What is happening, everyone? DJ and John here. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday wherever you are. Let me check my volume of my microphone real quick. Okay. Seems like everything's good there. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, yeah. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday wherever you are. I am Stewiefamily, aka Jamin John, and tonight I am finally getting into the prelude to the Nod-Krai Archon quest. Now, this is something I have been meaning to do for a while. This is the first time I believe I've streamed since last month when I did Skirk Story Quest, which was so good. That was really good. So this is the first time since then that I have done any type of stream. The last month has been a little bit difficult to get through, but things are slowly starting to get a little bit better, so that's good. I'm really happy about that. So, yeah, this one I think deals more with Nefa than anything else. I heard from Melty, shout out to him, in the Resonance Discord server. He said that this felt more like Nefa's story quest than anything else. So yeah, um, really looking forward to that regardless, because Nefa is a character that I do enjoy. So yeah, ever since my last stream, a lot has went down with Genshin Impact. Of course, we have Nod-Krai finally in the game, something we have been wanting for a long time and been excuse me, I can't talk tonight, and have been anticipating for a long time. And really happy that that is finally in the game. I got to explore a little bit of it a few days ago. Absolutely enjoy the way that it looks. Love the music, love the environment. The characters are amazing. Next week I'm going to do Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest. Now I've heard that Act 1 is going to be very long. I think it takes people anywhere between 5 to 7 hours to stream or really get through the first act of the Nod-Krai Archon quest, which is crazy because the last act of the Fontaine Archon quest took me like 6 hours to do on stream back whenever I was streaming on Twitch. So to know that the first act of this Nod-Krai Archon quest is going to be anywhere between 5 to 7 hours long, wowee. But it's going to be great. It's going to be an amazing thing to get through, and I really cannot wait for that. But not only do we have Nod-Krai, we have a bunch of new stuff. We have a bunch of new events and all that, new banners, a new character and all that. And right now, let's go ahead and dive into the current character banners and the events before we set off and meet Nefa in the prelude to the Nod-Krai Archon quest. So to start off, let's go to our banners here. So right now, we have Llama. This is one of the new characters for Nod-Krai. We do have her right now, along with Nahida, and also their weapon banner. So right now, you have 12 days, 21 hours, and 55 minutes remaining to get Llama and Nahida, or one of their signature weapons. Also, another thing that we have is the Sumeru Chronicle Wish. So, as you can see right here, looking at the Sumeru Chronicle Wish, we have Daya, Al-Haytham, the Wanderer, Sino, Nilu, and Tainari, who I named one of my cats after. Along with the signature weapons as well. They are also on here too. If you want to try to get one of those maybe. So it's pretty cool that we got the Sumeru Chronicle Wish happening right now. And also on top of that, looking at the events, going over to the event side, we have currently Clink Clack Clash, which is got 11 days, 7 hours remaining on that. A friend of mine showed me this, and it was a cutscene from this event, and it was a cutscene to say the least. But I'm really excited to get into this here sometime soon. Of course, you got your Prima Gems, and you got a crown as well to get. Sorry if I sound like Squidward. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. I think so. Maybe. Oh God. Okay. Maybe not. There's also a Cataclysm weapon that we get from this. Really, Etherlight Spin the Loot. That is very interesting. A loot whose golden strings are as radiant as sunlight. It appears to be a relic from the Sealy of Old. Sealy of Old, you say? That is very interesting. Wonder what that's all about. Does it put Venti's loot to shame? That's what I want to know. On top of that, we have some other big events. We have this right here, To Temper Thyself and Journey Far, which has 74 days, 7 hours remaining on that. Of course, you can pick from a standard 5-star, if I remember correctly, and if you complete commissions, I think it's like every single day for like a week or like 5 days, something like that, you get like certain rewards, like the crown and stuff like that you see there. And then I believe, what is this, on the 8th day you get a constellation. So these are the characters that can get a constellation, like a free constellation. You got Dea, Nilu, Tainari, Yoimiya, Aika, Yola, Hu Tao, Ganyu, Kexing, Mona, Chi-Chi, and Jing. Bazu, Wanderer, Sino, Ayato, Yaimiko, Shinha, Ito, Kokomi, Zhao, Albedo, Tartaglia, Klee, and Diluc. So that's the characters that can get a constellation from this event. And you got a lot of time remaining on this, 74 days and 7 hours, so you don't have to get in a rush for it. I went with Aika because I have C1 Aika and I would love to get her C2. Aika is my cryo main, so I really would love to get that. And on top of that, we also have Rainbow's End Silvery Flux, which has 33 days and 18 hours remaining. So from September 28th, which is going to be in about less than 2 weeks' time, really, you will receive 4 pieces of mail, and you'll get a full temple. Not only that, but you get Sanctifying Elixir for changing an artifact substat. You also get a daybed gadget, which, it's just like a couch that you can like sit on at any time. It's really cool, and someone can join you. We're also getting a cat, a robot cat. What is this? The Ujola cat. So we're getting that as a pet, which is really cool. And we also get 2 fragile resin. Now, starting October 1st, if you check in, you will get another temple. And on top of that, you get the Dust of Enlightenment, which, if I remember correctly, this is... oh, God, what does this do again? I think this is kind of like Sanctifying Elixir. It does something with artifacts, I know that much. Of course, you get your Hero's Wit and your Mora. So, yeah, we're going to get 2 temples during this time as well, which is going to be pretty awesome. So, I'm really looking forward to that. The next one is... This is the Nod-Krai Archon quest. This is Act 1. If you complete this Archon quest in 33 days, 18 hours, you get 620 Prima Gems. Plus you get 9 Emerald Fragments, 9 Amethyst Fragments. Look at that. You get Lightbearding Scale Feather. You get these character level up materials as well. So that is really great too. Of course, we got that new Nod-Krai region that you can explore in 75 days and 18 hours. You can get 400 Prima Gems for exploring all of Nod-Krai. And you've got a lot of time to do that. And I'm so glad that they've like went and changed the time for they extended the time for like exploring. I really do like that. It used to not be that way, and I'm really happy that it has changed to like 75 days. You still got a lot of time to get the 400 Prima Gems exploring the Sunspray Summer Resort. So that's another really cool thing. Let me see. Sorry, I got a message here. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so you got 33 days, 18 hours remaining to get the 400 Prima Gems from the Sunspray Summer Resort.
I know. Present.
Now, if you go through Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest, you will get Ino right off the bat. So that's really cool. I'm really glad that they're continuing that. They did that with Natlan when they gave us a free Kachina. So that's really awesome that we're continuing that with getting a free Ino, free 4-star as well in Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest. Also, be sure to get your test runs done. Llama is amazing. This character is great, not only in terms of character design, but her kit is absolutely insane. So definitely do her trial run if you haven't yet. And also, if you have completed previous trial runs in the past of characters, you will now just get the rewards and you don't have to go through doing those trials over and over again anymore. So that's really cool. You still got the, it looks like, the 60 Prima Gem rewards for Encounter Memories of a Boundless Journey. 33 days, 18 hours remaining on that. Traveler's Tales is now permanent, which I love. I think that's amazing that this is now a permanent thing. I loved how they introduced this a couple of versions ago, and I'm really happy that it's now a permanent thing. On top of that, we have a new boss. So it looks pretty. It looks pretty insane. It looks like Mothman. And right now we have a free 5-star selector here, so you can see who you can pick from. You can pick from Jean, Diluc, Chi-Chi, Mona, Kashing, Tainari, Daya, and Mizuki, which is who I got because I do not have her up until now. So that's your free 5 stars for the anniversary, which is really cool. You got 33 days, 18 hours remaining to get your free 5 stars, so be sure to do that. And, of course, Moment of Synergy there as well. Siege and Onslaught is still going on too. 33 days, 7 hours remaining on that. I don't even touch that stuff because, to be quite honest with you, I'm pretty terrified to do that. Yeah, so I don't even do it. I don't even like bother with that stuff, to be honest, because it's yeah, it's pretty wild. I think it's too tough for me as well. I don't got characters built for that as well, so let me see something here. I want to post something real quick here. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay. So, with that being said, that's your events, that's your banners going on right now. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the prelude to the Nod-Krai Archon quest. So, Flamelets is the name of this first part. The Journey Home is the name of the prelude. We got to go to the Flower Fetter clan. It says Natlan seems to have welcomed some unexpected guests. Wonder what that's all about. So we'll head there right now. see what's going on here. And let's see, where's my sit lolly? There we go. Without further ado, folks, here it is.
Okay, she's all patched up. Where did you say you found her? How'd she get wounded so badly?
Just on the beach not far from here. It was the usual suspects.
Hey, Chaska! What's going on over here?
Paimon. And Tumaini?
Oh, hey, it's you two. Been a while.
So the traveler asked, were you doing some first aid just now?
Yeah, thankfully Chaska got her to me in good time, so I think she'll pull through.
She was attacked by secret source automatons. I was on patrol nearby, so luckily for her, I was able to get her to safety. The automatons weren't so lucky.
Oh, them again, huh? What is it with those maniacal machines? I'm getting real tired of their antics.
Real tired, bro! Real tired!
I love him so much.
Secret source automatons? That's strange. We've come across those before, but definitely not around these parts.
Yeah, who knows what's gotten into them recently. They've been attacking Saurians and merchants on the outskirts of our territory.
The traveler asked, would you like us to help?
No need. You've already done plenty by getting the Abyss off our backs. Without them draining our resources, our warriors can handle these rust buckets no problem. Besides, like our ancestors used to say, one's own nest is one's own to protect. We can't go dumping all our problems onto you.
Come on! What happened to birds of a feather? We're your friends! Plus, we'll be leaving for Nod-Krai soon, so, you know, while we're still here...
Yeah, it'd be nice to spend some time together.
Huh, fair point. It's been a while since we got to fight together. One last hurrah then, for old time's sake? We could hit the beach. The automatons have been pretty active there lately.
Awesome! Let's go! Let's go!
If hunting down war machines is just sport to you, you guys really are built different. Still, guess I should tag along too, just on the off chance someone ends up getting carried away.
No way, bro!
Alright, so it looks like we're heading to the beach here. A short while earlier. Okay, what's going on here? Wait, what is this? Hold up. Wait, what?
Where are they?
Is this an Effa? No way.
Must find them.
Oh my god, it's an Effa. Oh no, her Amazon Alexa shut down.
Traveler. Paimon.
Wait. Wait. She said our names.
Then return home.
It looks like we're going to come into contact with her.
Back to the Night Warden Wars. What's going on over there?
Oh no! Looks like she's passed out! And there's an automaton! Quick, save her!
Wanted my full attention, did you?
Oh, damn it. This is so not cash money.
Time to end them! Let the world collide!
I just started it. 1 second. Oh my god.
Heads up! Hero incoming!
There we go.
Aoife, how's it looking? Is she badly hurt?
Let's see. Right now, yeah, everything's going really good. I just now started the quest a few moments ago. Hope you're doing good, Tyler. Can you hear me really good? Does the stream look really good?
Hard to say. You might want to see this for yourselves. A vet treating a human is one thing, but I'm not sure I'm qualified for this.
You called out a human? Bro! Whoa, okay. She's a machine?
A machine built to look like a human, I guess. Is this a new model of automaton?
Return home.
So it's not like choppy or anything, because I know like one night it was doing that. Okay, that's really good to know. Oh my god, it's a Niffa.
She spoke!
Paimon. Traveler.
Oh shit.
What? You heard that too, right?
Yeah, she said her names.
Oh, take a look at this. I found it on the ground next to her. See the picture on top? That's you guys, right?
Huh?
Really? Wait, a blonde person with a white balloon? That can't be right.
Yeah, Paimon is definitely a balloon.
You bet, bro!
God.
There's also a cipher disk on it. I guess it needs a code to unlock it.
We have 2 gunslingers here. Can't we just blast it open?
Yeah, I wouldn't risk it. I've seen the Scions of the Canopy use similar devices when they're sending confidential messages. If you put in the wrong code or try to open it by force, it triggers a self-destruct mechanism inside.
So the traveler asks, is this message supposed to be for me?
Sure looks that way. Question is, who's the messenger?
So the traveler says, I guess if we want answers, we have to wake her up somehow.
So, we gotta revive a high-tech humanoid and crack open a cryptex. I only know one person with that kind of expertise. Shall we?
Who is it? Is it Jalonen?
Sounds like a plan! Time to head to the Children of Echoes and find Shilonen!
What do you know?
You bet, bro!
What the hell was that? Did you see that? Give me a second here. Oh, I forgot to do something on, forgot to make a post here. Ah, damn it. There we go. I think I got it. Tyler said I still need to do the actual Nod-Krai Archon quest. I feel you on that. Yeah, I have yet to do it too. Next week, I think, is when I want to do that. I think I'm going to do Act 1 sometime next week. I heard that the first act is like 5 to 7 hours long. That's what I've been hearing. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'm good to go. Sorry about that. Wait, what is this? Okay. Who was that person that said, That's really weird. Here we go. I can't wait for this. This is going to be great. So what do we got to do first? Head to Jalonen's workshop? Before I do, let me talk to Aoife.
These automatons. I wonder what lies behind their behavioral patterns.
The traveler asks, Aoife, you're not coming with us?
Sorry, dude. I gotta get back to the clinic. That Kukasaur we rescued, I'm sure she'll be fine, but I'd best keep an eye on her just in case. Plus, I don't want poor Kakuku flapping his little wings off trying to keep up with you and Chaska.
No way, bro!
Tyler said, I've been trying my best to avoid spoilers, but they are everywhere. Yeah, they really are. Whenever like a new region comes out or like a new Archon quest or story comes out, what I do is I literally avoid Reddit, TikTok, YouTube, all that shit. I don't get on it until after I'm done with it. Which, you know, it's easier said than done for a lot of people, but that's the only way I can like really avoid it. Because I remember I got spoiled for the Dainsleif Natlan quest before I even done it. So it's like this time to heal my characters up real quick. Let me do that before I go and meet Jalonen. Where's my Verescent? There we go. Yeah, I did go to Nod-Krai though. I have been there. Yeah. Yeah, like I can't even imagine TikTok right now. With all the stuff that it's got on there right now regarding it. I can't imagine that. Because I know it's got to be crazy. Okay. I think I'm good to go. So where does it want me? It wants me to go down here? Okay. Okay. Let's go meet Jalonen.
Do you know if Shilonen is... Oh, you're up. I figured you'd be taking a nap at this hour.
Oh, yeah, perfect. First Mawika, now Chaska. Did you come all this way just to make fun of me?
Whoa, what a mess! You, looking for something?
Well, I have those secret source automatons to thank for all this. Mawika wants me to come up with a solution. It's like she thinks I'm a miracle worker or something.
I didn't know you could do that from the menu now.
But I'm not. So, to make up for the difference, I've been spending all day sifting through documentation. Anyway, what about you guys, huh? What curveball have you come to throw at me today?
Well,
Hold up. Is she a robot?
We picked her up on the beach near the Flower Feather clan, along with this cryptix. Seems like a message intended for the Traveler.
A cryptex? Huh. Still in one piece. I'm surprised you didn't try to blast it open. Let's see here. The Fontanian cipher disk, metal case from Liyue. Looks like this was cobbled together from spare parts. Although the inner workings are pretty intricately designed. It's a good thing you didn't try and brute force it.
So the Traveler asked Jalonen, can you crack it?
Could be a tricky one. Since he uses a combination of several different technologies, I could find out more by disassembling it, but that could potentially damage the contents, and I'm assuming it's not worth the risk, right? Must be a pretty important message if this is how they chose to transport it.
The only other option is to get our messenger to tell us the code. Is that doable? Can you wake her up?
Well, the device in her chest looks pretty similar to the core you'd find on a secret source automaton, but the other components, I've never seen anything like them in Natlan before. I'll see what I can do. Hang tight for a minute.
Whoa, wait, what? Whoa, okay.
Hey, she woke up!
Oh, here we go.
All I did was stimulate the core. I did not expect that to work.
So the Traveler asked Anefa, hey there, are you alright?
White. Flying object. Blonde. Traveler. Traveler. Paimon?
Wow. You recognize us?
Task in progress. Deliver message to Traveler and White Flying Companion. Message location confirmed. Status delivered.
You're pretty smart for a robot. Can you tell us the code for the message?
Code?
Oh, she doesn't get it.
Oh, maybe not so smart after all. A code?
Damn,
You
Paimon.
know, like a number that you put to unlock the message?
Oh my god, she thinks Inefa is stupid.
Memory. Missing.
Oh no.
What? Memory missing?
Yeah, there's always a snag. Is there anything else you do remember? Besides these two?
The traveler asks your name, for instance.
Name. Memory missing.
Oh, not again. Why would her memories be missing? Can robots even get amnesia?
You said something about returning home earlier. Where's home for you? Any memories about that?
Return home. Task in progress.
Oh, what's happening?
Memory missing.
Oh, so that's it then. Her memories are gone for good?
Not necessarily. Judging by her reaction, it's possible that her memory integrity isn't compromised, just locked behind an isolation mechanism.
Yeah, but what does that mean for us, though? In words we can understand.
It means she hasn't lost her memories. They're in there somewhere, she just can't access them right now. Like, when you know something, but the harder you try to remember it, the more it gives you a headache. Is that what's going on?
Finding near synonyms for headache. Cognition module. Pain. Correct.
Oh my god, that's great.
Robots can feel pain too?
Well, pain can be a useful parameter. Experiencing pain is how baby humans and saurians learn what to do and what not to do. In a similar vein, I've heard that a lot of highly autonomous machines are designed with negative feedback mechanisms for behavioral regulation.
Whoa, slow down. Could you simplify that for Paimon?
Yeah, Paimon doesn't have a high IQ.
Oh, okay. Well, if I call it a curse, is that easier to understand? Imagine if you're a big shot shaman from the Masters of the Nightwind and you send your disciple on an errand to the Flowerfeather clan. To stop him from treating it like a vacation, you might put a curse on him that causes a physical and mental breakdown if he strays from the right path. That way, you can be sure he'll stick to the straight and narrow and won't go frolicking off.
Jeez. Sounds like the horror story version of Granny Eatsley that parents tell their kids about.
Oh my god, what a fucking... Paimon, why would you say something so mean? She would never do something like that.
The point is, manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Yeah, but why would you curse a machine to lose their memories? What purpose could that possibly serve? In her case, all it's done is make it harder for her to complete her tasks.
Task. Failed. Sincere apologies.
Well, without knowing the exact details of the curse, it's anyone's guess. It seems you responded to the phrase return home. How about we keep talking and see if any other keywords trigger something for you?
Sure.
So the traveler asks, are you alright? It looked like you were in pain before.
I'm alright. I have assessed the pain level as tolerable. I must complete my task.
Hey, Traveler, have you ever seen a humanoid machine like this? Anywhere else you've been?
The traveler says they have humanoid mecha in Fontaine.
Ah, of course. Yeah, some of her joints and a few components look pretty Fontanian to me.
Fontaine. They make good pastries there.
That's so true. That's so true, Inefa. Yeah.
Hey! That triggered something!
So Traveler says, sounded more like a Paimon reaction than a robot reaction. So true.
Hey! Never mind that. So, is Fontaine your home?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one promising lead nipped in the bud.
The Traveler says, the way you're dressed makes me think of Mondstadt.
You mean her hairpiece? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. What do they call them in Mondstadt again?
Mondstadt. The maids there are very hardworking.
As far as Paimon's aware, the maids in Mondstadt are all fully human.
A maid. Okay, that would explain a lot of the internal design choices. So, you're from Mondstadt then?
No.
How come she responds so much faster when the answer is no?
Natlanese core, Fontanian joints, Mondstadt hairpiece. Maybe no single nation is her home. She's just like the cryptex in that sense. A mishmash of parts from all over the world.
In that case, where exactly is home to you? Is it where you were built? Where you live most of the time? Or a place you can always come back to?
What's going on?
Home is just home, isn't it?
Okay. Feels like this is getting us nowhere. Any other ideas, Shilonen? How do we get her memories back?
If her cognition is impaired, maybe her body is the place to look. I found a lot of interesting things when I was examining her just now. Do you remember this little robot? Apparently, you were together when they found you on the beach.
Oh.
Oh,
Nice. So you remember how to switch it on. Now, could you try doing something similar to your right arm?
is this a broom?
Oh my god. Oh god, this character is great.
Wait, she really is a robo-maid?
Wow, very good indeed. Now then, could I, trouble you to tidy up my workshop?
Are you serious right now?
Well, if she's a robo-maid, maybe doing some household chores will jog her memory. Yeah, just, this area will do. Thanks, no need to tidy the whole workshop.
Hey, come on! The poor thing's only just woken up. Don't you think this is a bit much?
Understood. Commencing task.
Oh.
Sorting large objects.
Oh my
She's really
god.
doing it. Well, guess this counts as progress. Let's see if it leads anywhere.
Okay. So we gotta pick up the boxes. Oh my god. Wait, what does it say? Oh, damn. Wait, why is this just here? Was this always here? I never knew that this was here, to be honest. Yeah, I never knew this was here. I have to look at that later. Wait, where's the other thing at? Oh! Okay. And then we gotta take that, take that, take that. Take this. Oh, what, put them over here? There we go. Pick up the junk. Oh, we gotta clean. Okay, let me get that junk first before I start doing all that. Yeah, this is... I never knew that was there. I really never knew this was like a thing. Hey, don't that look like M&Ms? Or rock candy? Okay, so is there other... I guess not, so let's use our skill.
Installation chamber deployed.
Wait, what?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Oh!
Installation chamber deployed.
Wait, so this... Does it just clean it up like... Yeah, it does. It just sucks it up. Okay.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Yeah, okay.
Defensive mode engaged.
And then, what, we gotta... There we go.
Sorting small objects.
Tyler, I think we should go with the red book. Does that sound good? I think that's what we should go with. What do you think, Tyler? Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilly churl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger. Discusses energy acquisition from the sunsetia fruit. Category: Nutritional Science.
Oh, damn.
Introduction of ancient machines. Grammatically elegant and rhetorically sophisticated, author displays a high level of linguistic mastery. Category: Classical Literature.
Okay, Tyler, that sounds good.
What in the world? That isn't classical literature.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai. Clear and concise descriptions of physical motions but no plot. Category: Martial Arts Instruction.
Wait, isn't that a light novel that Seat Lolly left here by mistake?
She's finally done. Huh? Is that a woven scroll down there? Oh, looks a little dirty. Could you clean it up?
Understood. Cleaning woven scroll.
Oh.
Wow. It's like it's brand new. Hey, this looks like someone from the Children of Echoes. Shilonen, is this a relative of yours?
Tyler said, Sitlali gotta keep up with her manga. Yes, she really does. Absolutely. Her light novels. Wonder who this is. This looks really interesting. Kind of looks like Inefa a little bit.
Oh, a relative? No. That's Ishkik, ancient name Baraka, founder of the Children of Echoes and one of the 6 heroes.
Wait, Baraka? Isn't that your ancient name too?
Yep, she was the first recorded bearer of that name. She and her friends went on a mission to defeat the Pyro Dragon. She dismantled many ancient machines built by Dragonkind, hoping to put them to use for the good of humanity. But most of her research was lost to history. It's a real shame. I'm sure we'd all have much easier lives if we had access to all that tech.
What happened? Useful stuff like that normally doesn't just get forgotten.
Ochkon happened. An old friend of the 6 who ended up ruling Natlan shortly after the war, and went full tyrant. He despised everything to do with Dragonkind, and persecuted everyone who showed any kind of sympathies toward their civilization.
Yeah, I agree, Tyler. I wish that we could get, like, the scrolls for our teapot. I'm actually pretty surprised that we never really got one of those, I don't think, for our teapot. I would love that. Maybe in an event in the future in that land we can get something like that.
He even turned on Ishkik, one of his closest allies. Ultimately, she took her own life, bringing a once amicable friendship to a tragic end.
Ishkik burned her workshop to the ground to make sure Ochkon couldn't get her hands on it. That's the reason most of her research is lost to history.
So the traveler asks, most, so some of it survived?
That's right. One of her friends managed to preserve a small amount of her work. The other person you see on that woven scroll, the same person I inherited the ancient name Vuka from. It was said that she was raised by a dragon mother, then went on to found the Flower Feather clan, the uncrowned queen who brought freedom to the weak and to the persecuted Saurians. Bianca.
Malfunction.
Wait, whoa, what the hell is this? This looks like the damn Marjavari.
This is not the way. This is not where you belong.
What the hell's going on right now?
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
What? Bro, what's going on? What's happening?
Huh? What's wrong? Are you okay?
Stay back.
Wait, she's sounding human. What? What the fuck is going on? Oh, shit. What? What is happening here?
If she's a robo-maid, why is she suddenly acting like a lethal weapon? Ah! What's that sound? A lightning strike? It's gotta be a lightning strike. Why couldn't it hit Kniech on the head?
Oh no, it's a how. But also Kniech.
If there was a lightning storm, I'd have thrown you into the sky by now.
Like, what is Kniech and Hal doing here?
Aoife mentioned that you'd brought a humanoid machine to the Children of Echoes. I'm working a job at the moment, and the description was a good match for my target. Humanoid machine. Looks like a maid. Highly destructive. Yeah, this is my target, all right.
Wait! Kniech! Just hold off for a second!
A group of merchants tasked me with locating their missing travel companion. They should be here soon. Want to come and meet them?
Huh?
What did you think I was about to do? Not every job I take on is a hunt, you know.
All right. I'm sorry. Let's go meet these merchants then.
Wait, where do we gotta go to? We gotta go, right here? Okay. That was insane. Is she like... Is like the spirit of one of those heroes inside of her? Like, I need to know this. Like, what the hell is going on here with her? Alright, so, looks like we're going to meet the merchants right now.
Yay! Nuffa!
Oh, here we go.
In Neffa?
Ineffa, they found you at last. Thank goodness you're okay.
My apologies. Who are you?
Oh no, your memory's gone again? Even your name this time?
Again?
Liyue, Fontaine, Sumeru. This is quite a diverse crew.
So, are you her manufacturers or family?
Tyler said you'll find out by the end of the quest. Okay. Sounds like a plan.
No way. None of us have that kind of skill. She's Aino's handiwork.
I know?
From now on, your name's Ineffa.
Oh, there's Aino. This is the first time we ever hear of Aino.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Malfunction.
What's going on with her head?
Ineffa, are you okay?
Looks like she's getting worse. Is this all our fault?
Can you guys tell us what all this is about? Where are you from? And what's wrong with with Ineffa?
So sorry. I should have introduced myself. My name's Joachine, and I'm a merchant. This is my wife and daughter, and the rest are friends of the family. We're all from Nod-Krai.
Nod-Krai?
Nod-Krai?
Wouldn't have been my first guess. How'd you all meet exactly?
That's the thing about Nod-Krai. It kind of brings together the drifters from all over the world.
Yeah, we're all merchants who ended up finding our feet in Nasha Town. Nod-Krai. It was going okay until all the trouble started.
Trouble?
The Fatui. They came down from the north. They've made some big moves in Nod-Krai lately. It's caused quite a bit of friction with the local religious groups.
That's one way to put it. You know what I heard? They pulled the whole moon down.
Wait, what? Huh? Whoa, what the hell's going on?
That, plus the incident with the moon statues? Surely the Frost Moon Scions aren't going to take all this lying down.
This is very interesting.
Anyway, there us regular folks were just trying to make a steady living while getting increasingly worried that it's gonna turn ugly. In the end, we figured heading back to our respective homes is probably the best thing for now. So we decided to make the journey together.
And me?
Your case is, a little different. But you did come here on the same boat as us.
And it was smooth sailing, until we got attacked by those weird machines as we were coming into shore.
Weird machines? Secret Source automatons by any chance?
And Neffa saved us all. She jumped off the ship and told us to leave without her.
Really? I did that?
As soon as we'd found another place to dock, we looked around for someone to help us. We'd have paid anything to get her back.
Hence why our price negotiation went so smoothly. However, the Traveler and party were the ones who actually saved Neffa. And Shalonen is the one who woke her up. I'll have to include their costs in the final bill.
Oh, please. I barely did anything. All credit to Neffa. She only woke up because of her build quality, so I guess I should say all credit to this Aino, then? Her core is remarkably resilient. It's a rare find, even among Natlan's source mechanisms. Was Aino the one who modified it?
Oh! If so, then we just need to get Aino to come here and fix her! Then she'll get all her memories back!
I'm afraid that's not gonna work. The core is most likely just something Aino picked up on one of her scavenger hunts. I doubt she did much beyond salvaging it. And as for the memory thing, Neffa's whole reason for joining us on our journey was to come to Natlan and look for her missing memories.
Please, explain in more detail.
All right. Although I've lost count of how many times we've been through this, and I'm only telling you what you originally told me. Although Aino built you, she never could figure out where your core came from or how it works. The only thing she was fairly sure of was that it's not from Nod-Krai. Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got. Until one day, you were sweeping the floor, and suddenly you forgot your own strength. Nearly took the entire wall down.
Wow. The Traveler's thinking sounds similar to what happened just now.
The worst part of that was, Neffa had completely forgotten that Aino was on the other side of that wall.
Huh?
Wait, what?
Aino was fine, of course, didn't bat an eyelid. But since then, Neffa has been searching for a way to try and repair herself.
So the Traveler says that's a very responsible attitude for a robot.
Anyway, a bunch of mechanical parts from Natlan showed up in Nod-Krai recently, and you noticed they bore some similarities to your core. Then you learned that a group of us were planning to return home, stopping off in Natlan on the way, so you tracked us down and joined the crew. Well, does any of that jog your memory?
No.
Didn't think so.
Has her memory loss always been this serious?
No. When we first set off, she'd have the occasional memory lapse, but it only lasted a moment. Didn't really affect anything. I seriously doubt Aino would have let her come on this trip if it had been that bad. But then, the closer we got to Natlan, the worse her symptoms got.
She was already in a pretty bad state by the time she went to fend off those machine things. And now, I wonder if that battle just made things worse.
Poor Inefa.
My friends, I know we've only just arrived in Natlan, but from what I've heard, you're some of this nation's top talents. Is there anything you can do to cure her? Anything at all?
Perhaps coming to Natlan was a bad idea after all.
Well, it's too early to say. And don't forget that before I was interrupted by you guys, I'd just started my deep dive into researching the secret source automatons.
My job isn't done yet either. You wanted your travel companion back, safe and sound. I still have work to do.
So, why don't you all stick around here in Natlan a little longer? Your ship got attacked, and since then, you've been scrambling to try and find your missing crew member. Sounds like you need some time to catch your breath.
Yeah, I was just thinking, we could do with a breather. But where would we stay?
How about the Flower Feather clan? In my tribe, weary travelers are always welcome.
Flower Feather Clan.
In the meantime, we'll try to find whatever information we can about Inefa. After all, she has a message for our Tumaini. So this is as much our business as it is yours.
Oh yeah! Paimon had practically forgotten all about that. You guys don't happen to know the code, do you?
Oh, the code for the cryptex. Sorry, Inefa wouldn't tell us anything about that.
You gotta wonder what sort of a person sends a robot with amnesia to deliver their messages.
To be fair, they couldn't have known things would get this bad.
Also, Inefa told me she had a backup plan to make sure she wouldn't forget the code.
A backup plan? Great! So, what is it?
Backup plan. Memory missing.
Oh no, she forgot.
Huh. Well, as long as we get her memories back, that'll solve everything, right?
Oh, yeah, okay, because it's that simple. Wait, you do realize I can't promise anything, don't you?
I do. I also know that every time you say that, you end up getting the job done.
I'm gonna get in touch with some other people who might be able to help us. Tumaini, Paimon. See you around.
Bye, Kanich! Oh, and bye, How. Actually, that's weird. Why is a How so quiet today?
You're being very strange today.
Am I? Tell me one strange thing I've said!
That's the strange part. You haven't protested to anything I've done today. Not the original price for the job, not the revised timeline, none of it.
That's because I fainted from your stupidity! You stupefied me into a stupor! Got it? Is something wrong with my memory? Or is that really who I think it is?
Wait, so How knows who Inefa is?
Who cares? She isn't my problem.
A few days later. No! What did that say? Alright, I'm gonna enable focused experience mode. There's no way I could do a world quest. I'm like an hour and 10 minutes into the stream. I can't do that. So let's see, where do I gotta head to? Back to the Flower Feather Clan? Okay. So let's go there. Yeah, alright. Here we go.
Do you think Inefa will like this gift we got her?
See? See? It said yes! Are you sure? Because when I asked it who's the better hero, Ishiki or Leonka, it gave the exact same answer. Hey, you hear that? That's the answer it gave when I asked who'd win in a fight between Kukuku and a How.
You guys, it's just making random beeps.
Whoa! Is that Tumaini and the flying expert?
Beep beep. Yes, it's us. Anyway, where's Inefa?
Probably out mopping up those mad machines as usual. There must be a lot of them, because she hardly ever comes back for a rest.
Wait, all by herself? Are we sure that's a good idea after what happened last time?
Inefa said that since she lost her memories, her cognition module's been running more smoothly, and it's greatly boosted efficiency in cleaning and tidying tasks. I think that was it.
Huh. So, losing her memories has somehow made her a better fighter?
She's awesome! I saw her carrying a whole pile of beaten up machines in one hand! All the grown-ups say that they feel much safer leaving the house now, thanks to her. So, we thought it'd be nice to give her a little gift. We've tried giving her flowers and feathers, but it seemed like she didn't like them very much. That got us thinking. Maybe robot people don't like the same things as us.
Aha! So that's why you made her this flower out of mechanical parts.
Yeah, we still don't know if she'll like it, though.
It's okay, Arieta. She'll love this one. I'm sure of it.
But what if she doesn't? This might be my last chance.
So the Traveler asks, last chance, what do you mean?
Well, now that all of my mom and dad's other friends from Nod-Krai have left to go home, it's just us left. And they said today, it's our turn to go home too.
Wait, they just left the kids there? What the fuck?
Already? Wasn't the plan to stick around until Inefa gets better?
Dad says everyone back home is expecting us, and he doesn't want us to overstay our welcome here. He thought we should at least make sure Inefa wasn't getting any worse first, but now that it's been a few days, he says it's time we made a move. To be honest, I can kinda understand. He hasn't been home in so many years. Mom and I can tell that he misses Liyue a lot.
Ah, no wonder. So, what about your mom then? Guessing she's not from Liyue.
No, she's from Nod-Krai. She met my dad after he moved there. I was born there too. He's been there the whole time I was growing up, so he hasn't been home in at least 10 years.
The Traveler says that's a long time. No wonder he's getting homesick.
Don't worry. We'll write you and let you know how Inefa's doing. You bet. And when she's all better, we'll bring her to visit you in Liyue.
Yeah, so don't worry too much about the flower. I'm sure she'll love it. But even if not, you'll have other chances in the future. Although, I guess we still need to wait till she gets back. I wonder how much longer she'll be.
Who knows? Seems like she takes longer and longer every time she goes out. Can't we go take it to her? No, wait. The grown-ups would never let us do that. Way too many of those mad machines out there.
What am I gonna do? If she doesn't get back soon, I might run out of time.
The Traveler says, I can deliver it for you. Or I could deliver it to her for you. That's what she said.
Oh, really? Thanks, Tumaini.
Well, let me see what they said.
All the grown-ups I who've been to Liyue say it's a really beautiful place. They have loads of cool toys there too, right?
I only know what my dad's told me. He said there's a toy cellar at Jehu Rock.
Sounds awesome.
Once you get there, you have to write to us and tell us all about it.
Alright, so we gotta look for a Nefa. Oh wow, is she all the way over there? Oh damn, I should have never done that. This is near Ochaconatlan. Pretty crazy. Do I have a teleport way over there? Yes, I do. And it's... so she's over here, okay.
Take me up.
Pretty awesome. What is she doing near Ochaconatlan? That is so interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Threat eliminated. Scanning for next target. Traveler, Paimon. Annihilation mode disengaged. Chat mode activated.
God, she's just like me.
Chat mode, huh? Huh. You'd probably get along well with a Fontanian magician friend of ours. She does modes instead of moods, too.
Yeah, Lynette. She does the same thing.
Good morning. Nice to see you again. What lovely weather we're having.
The traveler says, "Good morning, nice to see you again too. It is lovely, isn't it?"
Hey! Don't you start too. One robot's enough.
These are some standard greetings I learned recently. 3 greetings in a row equals thrice the greetment. Hypothetically speaking.
Where did you get greetment from? Never mind. You're doing a whole lot better than the last time we met.
Yes. My cognition and language modules are recovering well. I can now sustain fluid conversation. But I have still been unable to retrieve the memory containing the code to the cryptex. I will keep trying. Sincere apologies.
Yeah, let's ask Shalone and the others what they found out.
Yes, now that a convenient moment to change the topic has presented itself. What is that object in your hand? A new model of source mechanism?
So the traveler says it's a flower. What's that girl's name? Adiata? Adiata, I think. Made it for you.
Flower. Flowers are plant reproductive organs. But I detect no signs of life.
It's more like a flower built from mechanical components.
Understood. A flower-shaped machine component. What is its function? Which module is it designed for? Is it compatible with my hardware?
It doesn't have a function. It's just for looking at. You know, a cute little souvenir.
Cute little souvenir. But if it serves no function, for what purpose was it built?
Oh my god. The traveler said this conversation just got really deep.
A cryptex is for sending messages. Machines are for performing tasks. What about this flower? What is it for?
The traveler says, "I guess it's to express gratitude."
Gratitude?
Yeah. If someone helps you out, you help them back. And if someone gives you a gift, you get them something in return. That's how we show gratitude to other people.
The Flower Feather Clan took me in, so I'm neutralizing threats near their territory. Like that?
Yes, exactly. You got it. So, it all makes sense now, right?
Taco, hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing the Anefa story quest pretty much. Awesome, awesome. How'd you like it? How'd the concert go?
But is this not tit for tat? I heard Mr. Kanich use this term.
No, that's completely different.
The traveler says, ideas like this can take some time to fully grasp. To start with, will you accept this flower?
I will. Gratitude.
She's great, I swear.
In terms of its purpose, think of it as a memento of your friendship.
Memento?
The traveler says an object that symbolizes an important memory. It's for remembering something or someone by.
Important memory. Memento.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, she's doing it again. She's doing it again. Taco said it was awesome. They played Beethoven's Seventh, Mozart's Marriage of Figaro, and Stravinsky's Firebird. Wait, what did it say? Firebird and Williams Star Wars. That's awesome. Hello, puppy ducks. Hope you're doing good. Reminds me of when Nouvelette gave Rasley that ladle. It's so true. It's absolutely true. Let's see what happens this time around here.
Here, wear this flower. And this feather, too. There. Much better. Gotta look your best for your big journey.
This quest has been really good, Taco. I've enjoyed it so far. It says a flower. Why? It'll only increase the total load.
It's just a flower. It's not that heavy. Just think of it as a little souvenir from me. Something to take with you on the road.
This person's thinking souvenir.
That's right, a souvenir. Sometimes when people have something important to remember, they'll pick an object to use as a reminder of that thing. Even if you end up forgetting everything, this flower will always keep blooming. It could take 1,000 times, maybe 2,000, but maybe one day, you'll see the flower bloom, and suddenly, you'll remember the reason for your journey.
Is this the girl? Is this the woman that started the Flower Fetter clan? So it says, shouldn't I stay here and help you?
No. Everyone's on their own path, and they have to walk it alone. Just as your journey is yours and no one else's. Besides, I have no plan to go to war against him. We both owe each other far more than our mere lives. If either of us actually wanted to claim on that debt, all they'd have to do is ask. If anything, I pity him. In a way, his situation's not so different from yours. But in his case, it's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light.
Is she talking about the very first Pyro Archon? Or is she talking about, wow, okay, well, what is this all about? It's turned him into something neither human nor dragon. The more he chases the sun, the more it blinds him to the creatures who live by its light. What the hell?
You were once, well, she was once the enemy of humankind. And Ochkan doesn't care to distinguish between you and her like Ishkik and I do. He sees you as the same being. So if you stay behind, and especially if you help me, it'll only stoke the flames of his blind hatred even further.
So, yeah, this is definitely a Nepha's, like, memory. Okay, so Nepha says...
Come on, you have bigger things to worry about than me right now. You have a huge journey ahead of you. That should be your focus.
Yeah, Taco said one of the Dragon Lords, maybe. Yeah, it's possible, I think.
Have faith. This tribe will kneel to no one. They will never be slaves. If they lose their leader, someone else will take up the mantle. Heck, even a child who's barely learned how to walk could do it. All right, time to go. Some things are destined to be forgotten. Don't let it get to you. In 1,000 years' time, you'll have a life far, far away from here. So go.
Oh, this is definitely the creator of the Flower Feather clan.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
Malfunction who betrayed us all.
Oh, there's that thing again. There it is. It's the Stygian Onslaught.
You dare seek a place to belong?
Inefa? Inefa, what's wrong?
I was... Sincere apologies. My cognition module crashed for a moment. It is now fixed.
Is it because you've been fighting for too long? Oh, you need to rest. Come on, let's get you back.
Back? Back to the Flower Feather clan?
Yeah, of course. Everything else aside, Adieta and her folks will be leaving soon. Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
The traveler asks, is something bothering you?
Yes. The closer I am to the Flower Feather clan, the more erratic my cognition module becomes. Occasionally, unidentified data surfaces from my memory banks.
The traveler's thinking, Inefa had a similar reaction to this when Jalonen said the name Lianka.
Memory data? So, what about that curse Shilonen mentioned? Does it not hurt to remember anymore?
It does. Even now, it still hurts. I have merely switched off the corresponding facial expressions to avoid making other people uncomfortable.
So the traveler's thinking, is that the robot equivalent of, I'm just used to it now?
But if I do not recall my memories, I cannot complete my task.
So, is this why you've been spending so much time out here?
When memory data surfaces, there is a high probability that my cognition module will crash. This constitutes a safety risk. Therefore, I have been spending time away from the tribe.
The traveler's thinking, a safety risk, like what happened at the Children of Echoes. And he says, come back with us, no need to worry about safety risk with us around.
Yeah, exactly! Whatever happens, we'll make sure things don't get out of hand.
Let's see. Yeah, that girl does want to say goodbye to her.
Assessing relative combat capability. Paimon, approximately 1/5.
1/5? Of what?
Traveler. Risk mitigated. Strategy accepted.
Oh my god. So the traveler says, great, let's go. Alright, so let's go back to the Flower Feather clan. We'll travel, we'll teleport right here. Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Okay, my bad.
Return to the skies!
And then we got so it's down here, is it? Okay. I see now. Okay. Llama!
I can't thank you enough for hosting us these past few days. And thanks for agreeing to look after Inefa. I know it's a lot to ask.
It's alright. She'll be in good hands.
She never came back. I guess I'll have to leave without saying goodbye.
Hey now, you'll see her again. And we have so much to look forward to in Liyue. All those Shao lanterns lighting up the sky. You've always wanted to see that.
Arieta, Amu, Joashin. I am back.
Huh? Inefa? You brought her back? Thanks so much.
Don't mention it.
Also, gratitude for the flower.
All right, puppy. It was good to meet you. Hope you have a great rest of your night. You're welcome for streaming.
What does it feel like to know where you are returning to?
That's a strange question. As soon as you're all better, you'll be returning to Nod-Krai. Oh, and we forgot to say, we're actually heading there ourselves soon. Maybe we can travel together.
Nod-Krai. Is that home?
Huh?
Cognition module unable to define home. All the memory data that has presented itself recently has been related to Natlan. But the merchants tell me that I have family waiting for me in Nod-Krai. If I do recover my memories, which time period will they be from? And will the post-recovery me be the same me that I am now, or someone different?
Phew. That's a deep question.
What is it that you're afraid of? Are you worried the new you will be so different you don't even recognize her?
Finding near synonyms for mind and conflict. Cognition module. Split.
What is going on here?
Yes. Once I have been split, will it change the way I define home?
Huh. Now that's a tough question. A lot of people and a lot of Saurians spend their whole lives searching for an answer to that. But if you want my opinion, home is somewhere you can always return to, wherever that might be. No matter how far you fly, there will always be someone back there waiting for you. No matter how battered and bruised you get, you can always go back there to rest and recover. I guess you could say it's somewhere you belong.
Oh, I think she got it.
Wherever it is that your memories guide you back to, I'm sure it'll be somewhere you feel safe, somewhere you feel you belong. Of course, everyone's situation is different. I don't know how applicable my experience is in your case, but consider it a reference point, I guess?
Okay. Recorded under reference data.
And at the end of the day, I mean, who says you can't have more than one home? There's no law against it.
Oh.
Someone's looking for us. Hopefully this means there's been some progress. Don't be afraid to recover your memories. They might contain the answers you're looking for.
Got it.
Recover your memories.
Oh god.
Malfunction. Have you forgotten why you cast them away to begin with?
Alright, so... where's it taking me to now? Oh, it's just up here? Oh god. Oh, this is not the perfect person to use for this. There we go.
Why me?
Alright, here we go. Okay. Sit Lolly!
Sit Lolly! Didn't think it'd be you.
Oh my god, it's Sit Lolly!
Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the Traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the Masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natlan's ancient history.
Ancient history? Wow. Even by Seat Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa.
The Traveler asked, how? Yeah, you can say that again.
After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then, he had Aoife send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
He had it coming.
Finally, Ahau got so infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign Ruler.
Sovereign Ruler?
Sovereign Ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natlan in ancient times.
Really? I don't think I've heard much about them.
Oh, of course you haven't. Even I spent forever figuring it out. Ahem. Anyway, the 13 sovereign rulers are not ordinary dragons, but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology.
Interesting.
They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natlan's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now, long since buried in the sands of time. If we hadn't managed to pry that tidbit out of Ahau's mouth, I would have had no idea where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My guess is that he doesn't even remember.
Wow, that's a massive lore drop on Ahau.
Remember, these rulers were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And Ahau, well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Lost. Memories.
Yet, despite that, Ahau seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Ineppa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kanich and Aoife have been keeping a close watch on Ahau, in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of which have triggered a response from Ineppa so far. And as it happens, out of the sovereign rulers that I was able to dig up information on, there was one who had a very close relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the 8th Lord. She ruled over what is now the Flower Feather clan's territory.
It's all good, Taco. Also, yeah, I'll share that with you.
The records claim that she didn't die in the war with humanity, but was executed by her own kind. Her crime being betrayal of dragonkind by secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Shasta, did you know this?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragonkind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path. She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and Saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragonkind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful who sought to exploit them. Gradually, a community of like-minded people and Saurians gathered around her, united by their desire for freedom and equality. And that was how the Flower Feather clan began. But that's as much as the legends say. They never mentioned her dragon mother's name, or what became of her in the end.
Let's see. Like Tyler said, Sitlali is probably the character I wanted the most from Natlan. I have her now, but lost my 50-50 when she came out. Oh my god. Oh, damn. I'm sorry about that. I got really lucky whenever I pulled for her back in January. And I was able to get her, and then like later on that month I was able to get Mavlika. I don't know how the hell I did it, but I somehow did it.
Oh, sorry. My cognition module is acting up again. At some point during this conversation, it started behaving very erratically. You mentioned that the priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact. It's very possible that this is mere speculation or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
You know, that's pretty on spot of what's been happening with Anefa.
In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the priestess's mind was ultimately destroyed.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic license there.
So the traveler asked Anefa, "Are you okay?"
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
Interesting. Well, it's hard to say what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth Lord. But since the name Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself? I brought some woven scrolls with me that might be useful. Have a look if you're interested. Here, take them.
So traveler asked, "You mean me?" All right, okay. Hey!
Don't say anything. In a moment, I'm going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. I don't know if I could show that on stream. I don't even know if that's PG. Why do we need to join her?
It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Oh, damn.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
God, Anefa.
Bye, Sweet Lolly.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
What does this mean? What are we going to do?
Would a machine created by dragons really betray its own kind? She seemed to approve of the path her daughter took. But what about her? What path did she take?
None of the legends of Lianka say anything about her dragon mother defecting to humanity and fighting against dragonkind. Sounds like speculation to me. Maybe the other sovereign rulers just didn't trust her.
So mean. Do you think it's possible that Lianka found a way to secretly save the priestess of, flower feather something?
God, she's so stupid. Now's the perfect time. Now's the perfect time to leave Paimon by herself. Paimon unattended to. Paimon unsupervised. Now I can finally get away. I can finally leave Paimon. I'm free. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Young child, I'm free! I'm free from Paimon! Tasty volcano cake is right! Ah! Oh shit! Oh god! Okay, I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Jalonen's here too? Okay.
Hello, traveler.
That's right, Taco. Freedom. I wish I could leave her forever. I feel that. So the traveler asked Jalonen what's going on.
Well, see, Lolly hasn't told you everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flowerfeather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lianka.
Oh, wow. So the traveler asked, what? Why didn't you say anything?
It was, my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted, despite a very strong reaction to the name Lianka. And to me, that says we need to tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
So the traveler asked, what about the 11th Lord?
She's the one who went missing after the war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and insanity.
Oh, that's that big thing that keeps tormenting Inefa.
But the rest is lost to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
So the traveler asked, are you saying what I think you're saying?
The point is, if Inefa really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need to...
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they did to Lianka's mother?
Chaska, what brings you here?
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
Okay, you got us. Actually, we never intended to cut you out of this. It's just that Seat Lolly's spell only works on the Traveler. But Chaska, I'm telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natlan, the secret source automatons have been getting increasingly aggressive. It's as if they're drawn to each other. Inefa could well be the 11th Lord herself. And if so, then the moment she recovers her memory, all of us, all of humanity, will instantly become her enemy.
I've been keeping an eye on movements at the Flowerfeather clan. Whatever she was in the past, and whoever she becomes in the future, I trust who she is today.
The traveler, Taco says, thank you, Chaska. We love clankers. That's absolutely true. We do.
Even if the past and future Inefa are a completely different person from who she is now?
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama Bird, not Koichi, not my dad. So what right do I have to give up on her? If Lianka was here, I have every confidence that she'd say the same. Besides, even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her enemy, the solution is simple. We defeat her. The heroes managed it, so there's no reason we can't too.
Yeah, especially with Tamami on the team, that's true.
Fine, fine. I had a feeling this might be your reaction.
Look, I get it. You're only acting like the villain here to make us realize how serious the situation is. You know how I know that? Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a force of habit for old Granny by this point. Just know you've been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments and make sure you know where she is at all times.
And so, the traveler is thinking, that really sounded like a granny talking to a rebellious teen.
Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know.
Oh no. Oh no, what have we done? What have we done? We made Granny mad.
Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh, Chaska? What are you all doing here? And when did Shilonen show up?
Oh my god, Taco, please help me. She's back. She's back. I like how she fucking freaked out when she noticed the Traveler wasn't around. Like, she just started screaming for help.
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Inefa.
Yeah, that's right, Paimon.
Oh, right, Inefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden. Paimon tried to stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did something trigger a new memory? This doesn't make any sense. She barely responded when we were chatting. What could it be?
No idea. But it must be something important, because she sure looked like she was in a hurry. Also, she said, annihilation mode activated.
Okay, Chaska, you're our eye in the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform everyone else. Tell them to be on high alert.
Roger that.
Yeah, we're going to come too.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Alright. No, I'm too busy doing a story quest right now, an Archon quest. I don't have time to do this, that, and the other. Hey, it's me, Chaska. Oh no, she's gonna vomit. Paimon's gonna vomit. Well, we're doing it. Let me descend here. Wait, what the fuck? What's going on here?
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Oh my god, she's turning into a synth from Fallout 4.
Whoa, are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
I didn't even read that.
Reinforcements have arrived. Traveler, Paimon, Chaska. Gratitude.
Not now. Save it for later. Headbutt! Right?
Just like that. Wait, what is this?
Threat eliminated. Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now?
It's the Fatui.
We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working. We can't keep waiting around for her to leave the settlement.
Who the hell's this?
Well, well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization. If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Who this sounds like one of the Fatui Harbingers, the one that's got the robot. It sounds like her. It definitely sounds like her voice. I forget her name, but that does sound like her.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Hamu, Hadieta, are you okay?
Yeah, Sandrone, that's who that was speaking, I'm pretty sure. That sounded just like her.
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
Look, no one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
Wait,
How did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
Let me see what you said, Taco. It definitely sounds like her. I didn't know that voice when I did this quest. This was before Nod-Krai trailer for voice. Yeah, yeah. It definitely sounds like her. I'm pretty sure that is her. And I do know from the Nod-Krai trailer that I do know that we do fight her. Because there is like a cutscene that they showed in that trailer. So yeah. So the traveler says, huh, well, that's interesting.
Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
You never hear anything, Paimon.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Reconnecting.
Wait, the robot spoke. Well, what? What is this?
Wow! It's actually talking.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
Oh shit. Anytime you hear that music, you know it's gonna be something serious. Oh god.
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
Yeah, this is setting up for Nod-Krai, where the Fatui controls a lot of Nod-Krai. It's the Fatui.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
It's what's his name, Pietro, yeah, I think Pietro or something. I think this is the one. This is like the version of the Fatui that he is running. That's the regiment that he infiltrated Nod-Krai with.
The Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be: the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Yeah, Tyler, the one who in the trailer for the Shades, who said, the one that looked at Renova from like miles and miles away, the one that like looked at her and said, what is the price of killing a god? Like that guy. That's the guy that leads that regiment of Fatui in Nod-Krai. He's one of the strongest members of the Fatui, pretty much.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
Yeah, Piero, yeah. So the traveler asks, so who are you?
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core. so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Tyler said, I think he's the first of 11, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wait to see him in action. Isn't Capitano the first one of the 11? I mean, that's what I had always heard, that Capitano was like the first of the Harbingers. I think that's right. Is it, Taco? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, okay, Piero's the leader. He's the leader. Yeah. Capitano is number 1. But Piero is the leader. Piero is the one that definitely has took over Nod-Krai. Yeah, and unlike the other Harbingers we have met, he to me, he literally seems like, yeah, he seems like a bad guy. Like, he actually seems like a bad guy.
Yes. Before the translation began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no. So the Traveler's thinking, so Nefa is the missing sovereign ruler who fought against Leonka.
What? So, Nefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
Hold on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Nefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Oh, shit.
Nefa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th Lord? Leonka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate.
Oh, no.
The signal should improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
They've been showing up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nod-Krai, known as Marionette.
Yep, that's her. That's the one with the robot. That's her. Yeah, that was his voice. I mean, that was her voice. Taco said, to be honest, I feel like Piero isn't evil or anything. We know he's from Conria, and he views the Shade's heavenly principles as true evil, which may or may not. Yeah, like, I don't, maybe, I do know, I didn't know he was from Conria. I actually did not know that. I had no clue that he was from Conria. So that's crazy to hear about. But it also completely understands why he hates Renova as much as he does, because Renova is the one who put the curse of immortality on the Conrians. So that's the reason why he hates Renova and he wants to kill Renova. That makes absolute perfect sense. But with the Fatui going and taking over Nod-Krai, and they're kind of being like how they were in the Mondstadt arc, like in the beginning with Mondstadt when we first started the game, and Signora when we had to go up against her and stuff like that. They're kind of being that way right now, In recent regions, like Fontaine, where, like, what was her name? Arlecchino was not evil. Everybody said Arlecchino was evil, but she ended up not being that way. And then Capitano, everybody thought that, and then he wasn't. So this is like the first time in a long time where it just really feels like they're malicious, you know. Like I said, it was revealed back in Sumeru during the interlude act with Wanderer. That was a long time ago, though. Yeah, that was a couple years ago. I definitely must have forgotten. Interlude act with Wanderer is that the one where we had to like go with like the kid who was turned into a hilly churl? Is that the one? Was that the interlude? I feel like it was. I really do feel like it was. Or was that like the Dane? That was the Dainslift quest. What was the interlude then for Sumeru? Because I mean, that's been a very hot minute for me. Oh, okay, the Irmisol. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Okay, God, yeah, that was a long time ago. God, I think that was like what, late 2022, early 2023. Yeah. I completely forgot about how they mentioned Piero in that. But, like, I mean, it could be that same mechanic that we have had in Fontaine and Natlan, where the Harbinger looks intimidating and evil, but is not. Is actually a good guy, but I don't know, like, just given what the Fatui's been doing at Nod-Krai, given the whole thing going on here, I mean, like, Piero is the leader. He's telling them to, like, do this as well. I'm guessing. But, like, Marionette, the one with the robot, we definitely know that she's evil. Because in that cutscene for Nod-Krai, not the cutscene, but the trailer, it showed for a split second us battling her. So, yeah, she could end up being the bad person and not Piero, who really knows. But this is getting even more interesting as we go on.
Marionette, how exactly do you know all this?
I heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
Oh, so he kept this a secret.
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
This guy is acting a little bit sus, not gonna lie.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger, them or Inefa?
Inefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Inefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
That's right, Taco. Sussy Baka among us. Paimon among us.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed.
So the Traveler's thinking, an 11th Lord, with her memories back, will probably see humanity as her enemy. Jalonen and Citlali's worst fears might be coming true. We need to tell them.
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled.
Alright, so let's see, which one do we pick? Don't lose hope. Definitely don't lose hope.
Yes. New destination, Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Inefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of, so I'll be staying out here a while longer.
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's gotta pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget, they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
I get the vibe that he's definitely working with the Fatui.
Huh? Why did it stop moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Liyue, merchant.
Yeah, see?
His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
Yep. Figured as much. Figured he was undercover.
You're saying Zhuoxin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself?
Yeah, we'll be alright. Traveler says if we get anything more out of the automatons, she's the only one who can make sense of it.
You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived? Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know. Something just doesn't add up.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
That's my cue. I'll be back with the others as soon as I've gotten Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
Sounds good. Yeah, he's definitely a Fatui spy. Look at him run. There he goes.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being followed. This could be our chance to get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him?
Yeah, let's do it. So the Traveler says make sure you leave a trail so we can be traced.
Got it. Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
Beautiful. We gotta walk very slowly. We gotta walk very, very slowly. We gotta walk very slow. We gotta tiptoe. He cannot know that we're here. We gotta walk real slow. We gotta be sneaky. We gotta be real sneaky. We gotta be real sneaky here. What is he doing exactly? Oh shit! He disappeared. Did he teleport? Is he an alien? The hell was that?
Now, why would someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the Sovereign Ruler's territories!
The territory was sealed by Leonka. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's changed?
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module.
So the traveler said, what do you mean by sealed?
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Archon finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again! Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Archon finding it. Later, the Fatui found a weak point and broke in.
Sounds like those Fatui have made this their stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements. What do you think? Inefa? Oh no! What's she doing? Just charge right in!
And the traveler says, I take my eyes off of her for 2 seconds and now this.
Wait.
Traveler, are we going after her? Or waiting here?
The traveler says, we're going after her. I promise to watch over her. I'm concerned for her safety. That's true.
All right then. But let's be careful. There she is! Inefa, wait for us!
Oh shit, it's Dragon.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Do you mind, Ayaka? What's going on here?
Huh? Where is this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module unstable. Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
The traveler asks, who are you? Why are you doing this?
Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name. The 8th Sovereign Ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
Wait, what? Huh? This is the 8th Sovereign Ruler?
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's dragon mother? But weren't you,
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes, Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way our kind could escape from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each harbors pro-human sentiment. Then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
Hey, is the stream looking good right now? Because I'm getting a notification about buffering, and I just want to make sure. Is everything looking okay? I have no clue why it's saying that. I just want to make sure. Can the chat let me know if everything's looking okay? Because I'm currently getting a notification that YouTube is not receiving enough video. Okay. Looks good here. Is that what you said? Looks good to you too, Tyler? Okay. Let me know if it starts acting weird, okay? I don't know why I'm getting that all of a sudden.
That's why forgetting everything grants temporary relief from the pain. It stops your mind from being crushed by the weight of the conflict within. But since you were rebooted, you began storing new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
From now on, your name's Inafa.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
Okay, so... Yeah, who actually cursed Ned?
Automated defense system activated.
Oh shit.
Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
Oh no.
Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
So the traveler asked, what now? Find somewhere where the signal's better.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a secondary access tunnel. If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory. Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
So the traveler says whether that's back to Nightland or back to Nod-Krai, you have people waiting for you in both places.
Yes, I too must return.
And we're going to be a Nefa.
Do you really trust her, Lianka? This malfunctioning part of the sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe that every conscious being, whatever its origins may be, has the right to freedom.
Time to shine!
I really hate when they put like a really important piece of lore during a battle where I can't pay attention to it. Yeah, I really wish they didn't do that. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is a lot. Successor of Czech. Natland T? What? Wow, okay. What is this all about? It's all good, Taco. Thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a great night. Sleep good. Let's see, let me just read this for a second. Wow. Damn. I have no idea what all that really means, but that's some crazy ass lore.
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
Oh shit. Yo, what do I do here? Okay. So I can't touch the barrier. Okay. Oh, what the hell do I do? That's it, I'm going in. What? How do we get to the next side? Oh, wait, there might be a... Yeah, here we go. This is how we do it. Okay.
Careful! Don't touch it!
Just like that, okay. Sounds good.
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my mother to.
But with this core, you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
Wow, this is some pretty crazy lore that we're getting right now. Okay, so where is the other like hole at that I can? Oh, I guess I could just do that. I mean, that works too. Looks like there's another lore drop down here. Let me read this. Talking about phlogiston theft. Wow. So this is a dragon priestess that wrote all this. This is pretty crazy. I was not expecting the domain to have a lot of lore. Wait, if the Reaper from beyond the sky can seal off an entire planet to force humanity into their imposed order, then why might I not seal off my domain in turn? That kind of reminds me of the False Sky. Is that a reference to the False Sky? That's pretty crazy. Shibalta. Wow. That was a wild ass lore drop. There's a lot of lore with this place. What is this? Let's see, Tyler said, I gotta watch some sort of, what is that, Minsliff lore vid? At some point, because the amount of lore drops. Yeah, there's a lot of lore drops in this Prelude to Nod-Krai. I heard that Act 1 of Nod-Krai also has a tremendous amount too, so there's that as well. Yeah.
You doing okay, Inefa? You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment.
So the traveler asked, do you need to stop and rest for a moment?
Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
Looks like we got a chest. Let's go and open that up. Wow. Look at this place. Holy shit. Oh my god. This place is crazy. Hold on. What is that? What is happening here?
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah! Is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
So the traveler's thinking she must have been here before. Some memories are proving useful after all.
Now calling access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
Okay. So wait, we just... Oh, shit! Hey, yo, we gonna ride on that? Oh, no way. Oh, no way. This is actually, like, really cool. So we gotta go up here?
This is the Temple of Cascading Colors. Ahead is the research facility, built by Administrator 1. After Administrator 1, Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
Hairbands, socks, and...
Administrator 2 sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining. Sealed status. Danger. Danger.
Wow, this is so cool. This...
Things are looking really bad for the Children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
Alright, looks like we're here. Oh my god. This is probably like the coolest domain I think we've ever gotten for a story quest.
Zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
Wow. This is crazy. Yeah, this has to be like the coolest domain we've ever gotten for a story quest. There's the Fatui.
What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh! They're gonna find us!
Please come with me.
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Inepa?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
Alright, so let's... Where's that at now? Oh, there's the other lore drop. Wow. Oh, this is a forward lore. Damn. Wow. So... Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Oh god. Well, looks like we're fighting.
Late band.
My opponent, shower me with praise. Here are we coming.
There we go. Okay, where do we go to next? Right here? Okay. Wow. This place gives me Indiana Jones vibes.
This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Well, hopefully we'll be okay here. What's down here? Nothing? Oh, it's a... Oh, it's an elevator. Is this an elevator? Oh, so this takes us up here where we need to go. Okay.
Wait, I hear voices up ahead. Stealth mode activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Nod-Krai just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out, hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you. I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank, and letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Huh? Huh. Enefa, Traveler.
So the Traveler, yeah, you have a lot to answer for, but that can wait. That's definitely true.
The 11th Lord. And the variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
Oh fuck, here we go.
That's just a beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
So Traveler asks, what are you going to do to us?
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the Traveler, Paimon, and Washin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
Huh? Who did that?
Oh shit.
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
Oh damn.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
down. Traveler? Ineffa? Are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
Hey, you! Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down here, I can talk to you directly.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. This is great. So the Traveler says it's that voice again.
When the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped, it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, wait. Okay.
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Ineffa. Traveler. Good luck.
11th Lord. Do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although... I think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is... herself.
Oh, wow. What?
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of Dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into two. One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind, to start over anew? Very well. If the you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Wait, why was that redacted? That reminds me of the Natlan Abyss Dragon boss, when a lot of the stuff was, like, redacted.
Then... I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone. Without a trace?
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inepha survived? How does that work? Are they the same person? Dragon?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals.
Wow.
But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here, just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse, but Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction.
So the traveler asks, so how come you remember all this, and how come Inepha has forgotten everything?
It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act. Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Archon, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need, waiting for the day that Natlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago was Archon around again? Hold on! Paimon knows this.
You don't know shit.
For the last 2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head around all that.
You're not going to be able to, Paimon. You're just not.
So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging, she gets headaches. Meaning, the only way that Inepha can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything.
I can't believe she got that. That's insane.
Thanks. Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
She finally passed first grade.
Curse. Malfunction. Belonging.
The traveler asks, is everything she said true?
It fits my hypothesis, and it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels, Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
Alright, let's get this chest right here. Let's talk to him.
I'm so sorry. This probably isn't the time or place for apologies, is it?
Yeah, why did you refuse to cooperate?
It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer be at risk. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife and daughter. Not worth the risk of getting on the wrong side of the Flower Feather clan. Or maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me. I've been enough of a burden to you already. Not to mention Anefa. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off. They're just over there. All yours if you want them.
Wait, where are they at? I think we already... Oh, this must be... guessing them. Something like that. Alright, so let's keep going. Let's see. Okay. Oh shit. Rock monster. Oh damn.
Ultimatum protocol.
Whirling snow! Sakura swirl!
There we go. Wait, what are you shooting at? Welcome back, Tyler. We're almost done with the prelude. Okay, we got to keep going in this area. Wow. Welcome back. Administrator free. Oh, that's really cool. What is this?
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
Okay. Oh! Wow. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Let's go on up. What is this?
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Oh my god, there she is. It's the 8th Lord.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers?
Whoa.
It's okay. I've recovered now.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord. Stand before me and be rid of this curse.
The traveler asks, having second thoughts.
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet my thoughts are only becoming more cluttered. I am the way I am because the 11th Lord encountered a memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
It is. But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case, I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
Well, here we go. Oh wow, this looks amazing. Can I talk to them one more time? Oh no, I can't. Wow, this is a really cool.
Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
This is a really cool little camera that they got here for this. Hopefully everything goes good with Anefa. We might get a cutscene right now. Yep. Wait, no. What is this? Oh shit. Okay.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the Sovereign Ruler.
The Sovereign Ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been.
What's going on here?
We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think NF is okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something! But NF is still...
Alright, let's do it.
Unnecessary.
Wait, is this Evil Anefa? Are we going to see Evil Anefa? Oh my god! Oh my god! She fucking crushed him! Holy shit! Holy shit, she crushed him!
What the?
It's Evil Anefa. The traveler's thinking, such power, did Anefa do that? Oh shit! We got traveler lines.
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
Oh shit! The power of Animo. The traveler's thinking, this is bad. I can delay it, but who knows how long it'll take to destroy it completely. We're still Paimon's in here too. Yeah, Paimon could die.
Why?
That's not an Effa, that's evil Anefa. This reminds me of the evil Albedo thing as well.
Then whose voice is that? The 8th Lord? But why would Leanka's mother attack us?
Leonka's dragon mother? 8th Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she.
Oh, okay, so this was a trap all along.
There is no Dragon Mother here, and there never was. Only one Lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty Dragon Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Anefa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Inefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind? To start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the 8th Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous 8th Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process is complete, and she realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you, malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, But instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core.
So the Traveler's thinking she tricked us. She was after Nefa's core all along.
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance!
Oh shit. The end of Genshin Impact. Oh, wait, what's happening here? What's happening here?
Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination.
Seconds is all I need.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit, she died. Oh, we got Traveler voice lines. She straight up died. Where's she at?
Inepa! Hey, Inepa! Wake up! She's gonna be okay, right?
Yeah, we gotta get out of here right now.
She destroyed her own core? That's an unusual move for a machine.
But they're still alive?
I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui? How are you still alive?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects.
Oh, so he's not human either.
As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
Oh shit, he's gonna try to recreate her.
Show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology.
Oh fuck. Oh shit.
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable. But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish!
Oh, here we go.
Welcome to your new home, where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and present.
Is this place collapsing? If so, then even if we defeat her,
there is no escaping the destruction. Here in the depths is where you belong.
Oh shit.
Strike a pose.
Oh damn. Wait, what's she doing? Is she still awake? Oh my god, she's still alive. She's still alive.
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return. People are waiting for me.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
Oh, it's cutscene time.
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nod-Krai.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
Oh, she's getting her vision!
Impossible!
She's getting a vision!
Warning.
Oh my god, this is badass.
Pause indefinitely.
This is actually
The
badass.
battle promptly.
Since the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, Priestess's research would suggest that this thing might be a better fit.
That would still call a usurper, along with the three gods who abandoned us. It can't be. It cannot be.
A moon wheel?
Break the shackles you were born with. Transcend the curse you were given. Follow the path of your
And
Cannot be.
well, thank God that's done.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lords.
Inefa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory, and although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer.
The traveler asks, how long do we have?
Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes? Whew. For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
How much? She meant 30 seconds.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
We gotta get out of here.
Estimated time to Foundation cave-in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
I see Mavlika's here.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area. But if we're here much longer without any progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh! You unlocked it?
Oh my god, it's a hell.
No, they made it out on their own.
We finally escaped! Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Traveler says, all good, sorry to worry you.
Another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Inefa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come?
Oh, shit.
You! How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years?
I want a divorce. I'm getting a divorce.
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Inefa tell us the whole story.
And so, in the infinitesimally shorter space of time it takes to tell it, the story of one man's 10-year deception and one machine's 2 millennia search comes to a close.
Sovereign rulers, mirror of the dawning morn, priestess of floral candles, and skyborn feathers.
Seems like a howl's forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nod-Krai? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, They still did everything they could to try and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that!
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time. Now I can't go back to Liyue or Nod-Krai. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nod-Krai Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out. Go and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it.
Okay, so open this chest up.
So shiny!
That's right, Varessa.
Here it is. The cryptex.
Alright, let's see what it says here.
So then, what's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
Yes, the sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said, surprises are best saved to the end.
Did she literally just do that? She literally just did that. That's great.
Okay, now your memory's getting a little too good.
Yeah, let's open it up.
What's with the firecracker? Ugh. Primon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always
Oh my
singing
god,
your
that's
praises.
Varka! That's Varka! Oh my god, it's Varka! Varka! It's Varka! We're finally hearing from Varka. This is insane. All these years, we're finally hearing about Varka. This is crazy. Hold up. To the Honorary Knight. Hey there, I'm Varka. If that doesn't ring a bell, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius. I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises. For all the good you've done for Mondstadt, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a real shame that I'm away on an expedition and haven't had the good fortune of crossing paths with you, but it seems that fortune's about to smile on me real soon. You might have heard that we finally settled down in Nod-Krai. Well, half settled. The factions here are quite the tangled mess and a real devil to navigate, but no hardships ever stalled the north wind. I've met a few reliable companions, and I'm planning to introduce you to them. One of them is the messenger right in front of you. I'm sure you'll two be fast friends. As for enemies, well, they're everywhere. You've got the Abyss Order and the Fatui, not to mention loyalties at the risk of flip-flopping at a moment's notice. Given your experience, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, now that I can see the bottom of my mug, I'm going to stop here. These words will likely be as dull to read as they were to write. Instead, let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you in Nod-Krai, Varka. P.S. If you're really heading over, you best lace up your boots. It's a world apart compared to Mondstadt. P.P.S. I forgot the most important thing. Once you're in Nod-Krai, come look for me at the flagship. It's a tavern. I'll look out for you. As a Grandmaster should for his honorary knight, am I right? Oh my god. We actually got a letter from Barca. That's amazing. I love that so much. That is great. That is really nice. I cannot wait for this.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you in Nod-Krai. Varka.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, and we got the flower and the codex as a thing to put in our teapot. That's really cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that. Hell yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. I gotta put these in my teapot as well. Let's talk to Anefa one last time.
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
Let's ask about Leonka.
Mir of the Dawning Morn wanted control of the machinery in the Eighth Lord's territory. She approached Ishkik and Lianka and sold them a lie. That I was the threat, the part that needed severing. But they quickly saw through it. Lianka took advantage of her arrogance and turned her plan back on itself, using the territory's full power to imprison her inside.
Welcome back, Tyler. We just finished the quest up. I'm just learning some lore stuff through Anefa here. We just got a letter from Varka. That was amazing.
She was far more powerful than I at that time. To make sure I wasn't at risk of falling under her influence, Lianka worked on making the prison even more secure, and sent me out of the country. So, that's the true story of why Lianka locked down the Eighth Lord's territory. It had nothing to do with Ochkon. I wouldn't be surprised if she saw him as a friend right until the very end. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
Let's ask about the priestess of floral candles and Skyborn Fetter.
The Eighth Lord. She never betrayed Dragonkind, even though she harbored goodwill towards human beings, and despite facing execution and destruction in the end, she never once doubted herself or tried to escape. Even if Lianka really had wanted to secretly rescue her, I'm sure she would have talked her out of it. Just as Lianka was determined to stick to her own path, the Eighth Lord remained a proud, sovereign ruler until the end of her days. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
Let's ask about that moon wheel. I heard a little bit of that whenever we were in that battle with her, you know, the 11th Lord. But I didn't get to hear a whole lot about that.
You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan.
Okay.
According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Nod-Krai before, too. Mir of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the three gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
Let's ask about Nod-Krai. Yeah, let's ask about that. Since that's our next plan.
Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nod-Krai, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location. Memory damage. Detected.
Oh no.
Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. Sincere apologies. But I will never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nod-Krai together.
Alright, so no problem. We'll see it when we get there. Oh Lord. Okay. Oh, we got some achievements, it looks like. Let's get that. There we go. How much Prima Gems do I got, by the way? We almost got a temple. Alright, so going to my archive here. I want to go to that. And it's... Oh, I didn't even get the paralogism thing down. There we go. Okay, so... So what did I think about the prelude to the Song of the Welcome Moon? I loved it. This was badass. You know, it did feel a lot like Anefa's story quest, I agree. It really did feel that way towards me for a time. To me, it really felt that way. It kind of did feel like Anefa's story quest, but I gotta say, this was amazing. I think this is like the best. You know, we haven't really had preludes. I think the last time we had a prelude to a nation. No, we've never had one before. Okay, it looks like we've never had one before. I gotta say, that was a hell of a way to get started. That was amazing. To me, it felt more like a story quest. You know, a Nefa's story quest. That's what it really felt like. And I think personally, even though that this was technically a prelude to Nod-Krai, I personally felt like this was like one of the best story quests in the game. I would put this one right up there in terms of story quest with Neuvillette and Farina and Zhongli and Nahida. You know, I put it right up there with that. This was really good. This was very, very good. 10 out of 10. Had some amazing lore about the Dragon Lords in Natlan that served a Pyro Sovereign Dragon. That was amazing to hear about. And to know that, like, Inefa is a part of that is just crazy to me. Really, really good stuff. And we also got to see Aino in like a flashback, which was really cool. And to top it all off, at the end, getting the letter from Varka, a guy that we have heard about since we started playing Genshin Impact, way back in Mondstadt, like hearing all the stuff about him in the beginning of the game with Mondstadt, that was really cool to finally like get a letter from him, and I can't even imagine what it's going to be like whenever we meet him face to face. I really cannot wait for that. It's going to be an awesome moment. It really will be. So, in my opinion, even though this wasn't technically a story quest, it felt more like a story quest. So I definitely think it is one of my favorite story quests ever. I still think that Neuvillette's story quest is the best one, and then behind that is Farina's. But I would have to say the third best is Inefa's story quest. Like this was great. This was really, really good. So I loved everything about it, and honestly, I can't wait to dive into Nod-Krai. I really can't. But Nod-Krai, we're going to wait until next week to visit Nod-Krai. So next Wednesday is when I plan on streaming again, and I'm going to be doing Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest. Now, I've been hearing from a friend of mine and a lot of other people that the first act of the Nod-Krai Archon quest is anywhere between 5 to 7 hours long. Now, it took us folks 3 hours, almost 4 hours to get through the Prelude. So, Act 1, I've been hearing, will take anywhere between, 5 to 7 hours, according to what I've been hearing. So that's like the longest Act 1 to an Archon quest I think we've gotten so far in the game. And I really cannot wait to dive into that and do that. So Wednesday is when I plan on doing that. Next Wednesday on the 24th is when I plan on going and starting Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest. That's going to be really, really fun to get into. I cannot wait to do that. But overall, 10 out of 10 for the Prelude. It really did feel, I agree with Melty, shout out to him again, it really felt like Anefa's story quest more than anything, and in terms of story quest, it's my third favorite behind Farina and Nouvelette. This was great. Great stuff. And, with the Fatui in Nod-Krai, it really makes me wonder, because like in the last two nations, the Fatui has been helpful towards us, but in this one, it feels like it's going back to the days of Signora, where we had to fight the Fatui, because we're more than likely going to fight. We're more than likely going to fight Marionette, the Harbinger with the robot. So we're definitely going to fight her. And I don't know about Piero. I don't know about him. So I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a hell of a nation to get through. I cannot wait. It's going to be so awesome. Next Wednesday is when I plan on doing Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest. And as for the time, if it's going to be 5 to 7 hours long, we're going to have to do it pretty early. I started this stream at around 8:48 p.m. So next week, probably, I think it would be best to start it around maybe 5 p.m. maybe. Yeah. So we can just get through that whole thing. Yeah, we could probably try to start it at around 5 p.m. and just go straight into it. If it's 5 hours long, we'll get done with it at 10 o'clock. If it's 7 hours long, we'll get done with it at midnight. So, yeah, probably around that time is when I'll do it, probably 5 p.m. on Wednesday. Maybe a little bit early, who really knows? Might be earlier than that. But yeah, I loved it. I really loved this Prelude. It was great. Tyler, that's right, Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, so next Wednesday, when I stream, it will be in Eastern Standard Time. So if I do stream at 5 p.m., that will be Eastern Standard Time. But I might stream earlier than 5 p.m. since that Act 1, according to what I've been hearing, is very, very long. It'll take a good while to get through, so it might be best to start it earlier. If I can, I'll try to start it at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If I can. Don't hold me to that. But yeah, this was great. The boss fight was awesome. The cutscene was amazing. That cutscene was incredible. That's the first time I've seen a cutscene of a character getting their vision since Farina had that cutscene in her story quest when she got her vision. So that was amazing. I always love seeing that. That was awesome. Yeah. So yeah, that's my full thoughts on the Prelude. I want to thank each and every single one of you for hanging out with me and watching the stream. Want to give a big shout out to Taco, Tyler. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Puppy as well. Thank you guys so much for interacting, and hope you guys had a really fun time watching the stream. And yeah, check back here next Wednesday for Act 1 of the Nod-Krai Archon quest. Boy, oh boy, I cannot believe we are about to embark on a new region, a new Archon quest. It's going to be awesome. But until next Wednesday, this is Jamin John saying thanks, goodbye, and have a great rest of your night. Take it easy wherever you are, everybody.